part of my English project, I want a sit-down conversation / interview between someone from East Palo Alto and someone from Palo Alto. We have a unique interview right now. It's with my sister and her best friend. They've known each other since first grade.
Hi, I'm Grace Thayer,
And I'm Armani.
and today I will be interviewing her about her life living in East Palo Alto.
Do you feel like you'd get better opportunities going to a school in Palo Alto than East Palo Alto?
Well, since you asked, and you did,
Did I?
I feel like, it's more based on the person itself than where the school is. If the student is really willing to try and, want their education to be really good, they'll...
So you feel like if a kid lives in East Palo Alto, they could still fulfill their education opportunities if they just put in the maximum effort?
Like I said, it's all based on the student itself. It's not really based on the school. If the student's willing to show up to class on time or even show up a few minutes late and they give it their all and they're willing to ask questions.
So it's just how they take advantage of the opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next question. Do you think there is a stigma associated with living in EPA? If so, how does that make you feel?
Well, I think that people from East Palo Alto, they don't really necessarily care about their education and they're just do whatever they want. They don't really listen to anyone who's willing to help them. But I don't really think that's true because I live in East Palo Alto and I go to what I think is a good school at least.
Yeah.
And I don't really see it at Pali, but probably other kids think that, there's a stigma, but they probably haven't been to a Palo Alto school, a good school like ours, so they don't really know.
Yeah.
But I don't think there is.
Do you think majority of the kids who think that there is this stigma or believe in this stigma haven't actually been to EPA and haven't actually experienced it?
I think that some have not been to East Palo Alto.
They don't understand the actual community?
Yeah, I don't think they understand it themselves. They've probably seen a part of it and they just base it on that one part, that one bad experience, and they just label East Palo Alto as this one large negative community that does not care about their education.
Yeah. How does that make you feel living in a community where everybody believes that you guys just don't care?
That kind of upsets me, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure because at one point before I lived in East Palo Alto, when I first heard we were moving there, I was like, oh, okay, we're moving to this place.
Yeah.
And the first time when I lived in East Palo Alto, this one place, it kind of was filled with these people that they didn't care about their education. I saw a lot of kids uneducated. I could tell that they were uneducated. And when school was starting, they'd be at home, they'd be in the streets doing whatever they wanted, not giving a care at all about their education or themselves.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's anything you as a person could do to help the community?
I don't think there's anything that me as a person could do by myself, but I think that if I got enough people and enough positive people that actually want a change, I think that East Palo Alto could be a better place, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Have you ever experienced bias due to race in your academic career?
Not in Pali so far, but middle school, 6th grade, I believe, 6th or 7th grade, there was this one teacher,
Yeah, I remember.
and he would just make these jokes, and I guess he couldn't tell, or he could, but he just didn't really care or didn't think it was much. He would make these little racist comments and everything, and kind of explain things to me that I already knew, and whenever I
Treat
would
you differently?
yeah, and whenever we'd have a conversation, I guess, he'd yell at me instead of you.
Yeah.
When-
I remember just growing up around you, just hearing all these little things that people would say to you differently than what people would say to me, and me understanding it's not okay, but you not realizing it. And I guess it's sad to think that you're probably used to that kind of treatment, and that's why you're not used to it. And I just personally don't think it's really acceptable that people would ever treat someone differently because of that. And I remember just sitting in class, me starting a conversation, me obviously being the louder person. We're both the same person basically, and I'd be the more talkative person in class, and you'd